Hey everybody, it's Tripl-L, and now let's talk One Piece chapter 933, my general thoughts and impressions, just how this chapter went. And well, what can we really say about this chapter? Other than it really did turn into chaos. You know, last chapter I was there saying, well, you know, we have Brook, we have Nami, we have Robin. That's probably going to be pretty cool. Mind you, we don't know exactly the powers of the people there, and you know, it was going to be a giant melee because there were a lot of ninjas in there. And what this chapter gave us, at least when it came in terms of the actual chaos of the Straw Hats involved there, yeah, that's probably along the lines of what I was thinking, if not even more exaggerated. There were definitely bits in that chaos where I did not think, you know, would come into play, like Zeus showing up, or you know, Nami using Zeus. It shouldn't be Zeus showing up. Nami using Zeus. Did not think that would happen, but it makes sense to me. Brook remaining passive and only using scare tactics, also a bit of a surprise. I thought he would actually get involved there. So yeah, man, that was crazy. That was crazy. I think it was, overall for the Straw Hats, it was a really good time. Between Robin saving the child, Brook running scare tactics, and Nami and her Kunoichi friend busting a guy's balls and then coming in through the roof. Overall, yeah, that was a chaotic scene. What else can we really say about it? It is important to note, though, that there was another big plot going on inside of this chapter, and that was the Komurasaki plot, which ended in, honestly, again, something I didn't really expect. Now, the big question coming out of this chapter is, well, did she actually bite the bullet? Is she actually down for the count? Is she actually crossing over the river? And the answer is, well, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. One Piece has been increasing the body count since the start of the New World, but with her, it's hard to tell. Like, we don't know how important she is. We know she is the daughter of a samurai. We know she had Kinemon's letter in her hand when she was slashed down. You know, what is Oda gonna do with this character is now the big question. If this was Momonosuke's sister, and if she is indeed in the ground for good, then this is one of those cases where Oda's kind of avoided a kind of hard topic to talk about, specifically what Momonosuke's sister potentially had to do to survive. And I say hard only in that it's just kind of awkward to imagine having that talk in a children's manga. But maybe he's avoided it by doing this. But I'm interested. I'm really interested, because you still get an interesting kind of plot going on with Komurasaki in this case. You know, her being slashed down through the mercy of a samurai, and Kiyoshiro being the one to do it. There is some interesting kind of mechanic at play there, and you know, it's ultimately this guy, he spins it as, you know, this is what we have to do. This is a samurai. Like, this girl defied your order, Shogun, so like this is being done. People pointing out, oh, he's so loyal, like he's just trying to prove his loyalty to the Shogun. It's a really interesting play there, because there is that idea of like mercy, but mercy maybe masquerading as just general bloodlust, or just an insane man who wants to kill people in general. And then he finds out about the note. So it's interesting what Oda's setting Kiyoshiro up for, but I am still kind of suspect of whether or not this woman is actually down. It's overall, I think, you know, it kind of came out of nowhere. Or not, sorry, I should say it came out of nowhere. It was unpredictable for me, and I don't really know how Oda wants to handle things going from there. I'm kind of holding out hope that the girl's still alive, but this is one of those places we kind of gotta see what how hard Oda wants to stick to this new body count thing that One Piece has been doing since the New World started. Now, aside from Komurasaki, aside from the Straw Hats just causing chaos, we do end off the chapter as well with Big Mom. And that is another generally unpredictable aspect of, well, the recent chapters. By the end of it, we do get confirmation that Big Mom has reverted to her childlike state. We see that she is happier. So now the problems here are pretty much, you know, where exactly do Big Mom's memories start? Is it a total wipe? And also, you know, what's going to happen from here with Big Mom? Like, there's already things that we can start piecing together, though. Right now, on Big Mom's hat, the hat is, I forget his name, maybe it's Napoleon, maybe? Anyway, her hat is unconscious, which is interesting, but Zeus is not unconscious. Like, you know, Oda's giving us some little clues here that we can start kind of figuring out what's going on with Big Mom and how this affects pieces of her soul. So Zeus is still cognizant. So that implies to me that, okay, maybe the soul fragments are still more or less okay. Like, Zeus didn't seem to have any problems with his memory when he was summoned by Nami. So it's very interesting that her hat is actually hurt. We need to see what's also going on with Prometheus. But anyway, with Big Mom involved here, this is going to be an interesting time to see just how biological his or her hunger fit. If Big Mom goes through and she doesn't have a hunger fit while she has no memories, then we can say that the hunger fits are pretty much just her throwing a temper tantrum, and because they were never controlled, you know, it just got to a point where it's ridiculous. Which I really don't think is possible considering how hard it gets for her. So we're right now, even with Big Mom being, I guess, happy and nice and considerate, like even one of the lines in the chapter was her saying, or her acknowledging that people are so poor yet they're giving her food, which I thought was just a very sweet line. There is still the problem of, if she has a hunger fit, we're in trouble, because as we saw, even the giants couldn't deal with little Big Mom when she had a hunger fit. So it's pretty interesting, the Big Mom situation, because right now we do still have a bit of a ticking time bomb. It's just that this ticking time bomb will go from friendly to not being able to see friends very soon. And we already saw, even when you have a friendly Big Mom on your side, we already saw the kind of destruction it causes. We saw it with her kids, right? So I am not hopeful for Big Mom cooperation here. The only thing here is just we gotta hope that Sanji shows up soon, because Sanji can probably keep her fed, which will be, I think, the biggest asset here. It's still a bit hard for me to tell where exactly Oda wants to go with all of this, so when it comes to Big Mom. But it's an interesting little plot line. I guess maybe next week we'll be dealing with Big Mom's side of a plot, maybe. That said, I do like that we're not getting a... Well, I do like that we're not getting a break next week, and it's nice that we have 9 days till the day of the final battle. Oh boy, One Piece. Anyway, overall, there's a lot of moving parts in this chapter. A lot of people fall down, and a lot of chaos is created. I'm interested to see where this is going. So far, you know, Wano has had its ups and downs for me, but moments like these, definitely worthwhile. So guys, let me know what you thought down below. Until next time, I hope you have an absolutely great day.